After painting the body, I set that aside to dry off for a week and moved on to the interior. All the parts first got primered with some Zero Paint's gray primer, and then I added some black to them. With the primer now on all the interior parts, I just set them aside for 5 to 10 minutes to dry off, and then applied some semi-gloss black into light coats. With the first coat on, just let it dry for 5 minutes and apply the second light coat to finish this off. While all the interior parts got some time to dry off, I moved on to the main interior part by adding some flocking to it. I just left it in bare plastic as it was black already, and I was going to do it in flocking anyway, so no need to paint that with an airbrush beforehand. Just use some Humbrol enamel, coat the parts you want to be flocked, generally with a thick layer of paint, and then flock it. Now apply a liberal amount of flocking to the parts you just painted. Don't be shy, just throw it all on there and then shuffle it around a bit and remove the remaining parts that didn't stick to the paint. So now that the other pieces had enough time to dry, I let that flocking and the paint underneath dry off for a bit and moved on to detailing all of the other interior parts. Now, since the body is a darker color, I thought the interior should also be a bit darker, just doing the main parts in black and some gunmetal and silver highlights here and there. as mentioned, alongside of those gunmetal highlights, I will also add a couple of silver ones just to make it not as black as it already is and just give it a bit more livelihood. The center console is already a really detailed piece from the kit, but I thought I'd take advantage of it and add some more details with some silver and later on some black. So normally the piece I painted silver here on the real one is black, but I just wanted to break it up a bit and not have it as dark as it already is. But the silver stood out a bit too much, so I thought I'd tone it just down a tad with some Tamiya Panelline accent colors. And with that said, all the detailing is done and I could start assembling. Now, since these are all painted parts, I will just use some super glue from Zap, also known as CA glue. This is the medium thickness, so it's not super thin, but it's also not as thick. It dries really quick and works great alongside the paint and has a good adhesion. And for the final part, just an overview of this finished interior. Now this is just a test. I just got this turntable, so I thought I'd try it out. Let me know down below how you like it, and if you think I could change anything, just let me know as well. I know the lighting is not really that good, but I tried my best for now and see if I can improve it in the future.